It was a beautiful autumn day on September 26, 2020. A day filled with love, cheer, and tears of joy as Andrea Uceda and Vinny Velarde were about to celebrate a wonderful milestone in their lives. A day they've looked forward to for years, an experience they'll never forget, and a bond that they'll treasure for a lifetime. From the outside looking in, this wedding day looked picture perfect. But there were many big hurdles and obstacles that had to be overcome to get here.
Very special day today.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Earlier that year, the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic struck suddenly and completely shut down the world for several months. The possibility of a wedding wasn't even thought about at the time. But this power couple never gave up. They were determined to make this day happen safely and willing to make all the adjustments necessary to do so. And a success it was. As the day began, the bridesmaids were getting settled and started to get dolled up for this very special day. The tension was building and nerves of excitement were becoming more and more evident by the hour.
Perfect.
You're pretty.
Great.
Vinny and his groomsmen were getting ready as well. Happy and excited, yet also cool, calm, and collected. Vinny and his groomsmen looked fire as they killed it with their photo session. Meanwhile, the ladies were completing their finishing touches of getting their makeup on and their hair done, and Andrea looked stunning in her beautiful white dress. All eyes were on the bride as she drew the attention and brought out all of the emotions from her bridesmaids and family.
You were very handsome. He's my kryptonite.
It was now time. The moment was finally here. This ceremony was a classic. Vinny and his best man Angelo walked down the aisle together with the parents and bridal party to follow. Then, the biggest moment of all happened, as Andrea's son, Adrian, walked her down the aisle. Everyone watched on with pure joy and happiness. The emotions were at an all-time high. It was a very deep and moving moment. The officiant went on to start the ceremony with her opening readings. And then Vinny and Andrea read each of their vows, which were both very touching.
Andrea, you are truly the love and light of my life. Meeting you has brightened up my life in so many ways. I love how loyal and honest you are with me. It is very easy to trust you in our relationship and to share my worries and my thoughts and dreams with you. I promise to be there for you through the great times and the rough times, and to be loyal to you as your husband for as long as I live. You are everything I've always wanted in my life. God has definitely blessed me when He brought us together. And I know it's not just you and me, it's the three of us. You, Adrian, and I are a family. I have grown to love Adrian like a father loves his son. I will be there to support him in everything that he does in life, and I'll guide him and give him advice to the best of my ability, and know that I'll always be there for him.
Vinny, when I met you, I knew you were special, and didn't know then, that 813 days later, I would be standing in front of you saying my vows. I always prayed for a good husband, and God listened. Not only did He listen, He gave me more than what I could have ever imagined, and for that I am truly blessed. You are the reflection of God's never-ending love for me. I want you to know that even though we cross paths later in life, I would do it all over again if I had to, just so I could get to you. A wise woman, my mother, told me, when someone is meant to be with you, everything just falls into place. No hurt and no games. And I know you're mine because since the day we met, I have never stopped smiling. You just make me so happy. I love everything about you and I can't get enough of you.
I love you.
But what put the ceremony over the top, what added the icing on the cake, was when Andrea's son Adrian was called to the altar. Vinny read a second set of vows to Adrian.
My son,
My son,
I promise to be your strength,
I promise to be your strength,
emotional support,
emotional support,
loving you every day,
loving you every day,
and guiding you throughout life.
and guiding you throughout life.
I love you.
I love you.
Please accept
Please accept
this gift
this gift
as a token of my love.
as a token of my love.
Giving him a gold bracelet as a gift to show his love and to represent his promise of fatherhood to his new son, Adrian. After this special moment, the ceremony concluded with Vinny and Andrea exchanging wedding rings and sealing their marriage with a kiss as husband and wife. Following the ceremony, Vinny and Andrea went on to take more pictures together and with their bridal party and family as well. Once the photo session was complete, the married couple went on to get introduced to the reception where everyone was waiting to cheer them on for their first dance. This dance was epic. This wedding couldn't have gone any better, especially under these unprecedented times. Congratulations to Vinny and Andrea Velarde. All of the guests really enjoyed themselves during this amazing day.
Every girl needs a best friend to be there with her through everything. In this world, fate has brought us together as best friends, and we're so much alike that sometimes it's actually scary. From the same exact shoe size to saying the same exact thing at the same exact time. From acting like kids to raising kids, and all the moments in between where we laughed until it actually hurt. We've been there for each other through our highs and our lows, and I'm honored to spend this day with you. Vinny, I couldn't be happier to have my best friend spend the rest of her life with you. There's nobody else I'd rather have. You're not only the most caring and loving man I've ever met, but Andrea's rock and an amazing dad to Adrian. You put a smile on Andrea's face that I've never seen before. The happiness you bring to Andrea makes it obvious to everyone around her. And if you're good enough for her, you're good enough for me. I wish you nothing but the best in your adventure together. Here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after, to my best friend and her soulmate.
You know, being Vinny's friend isn't easy mode. He has high expectations out of everyone he's close with. And he asks you questions sometimes you can't answer. And you do your best. But he prepared me. I've been married 7 years. I probably wouldn't still be married to my wife. She has very high expectations. If I hadn't met Vinny, I don't know. Who knows? Andrea, you look beautiful. So, you're amazing. And maybe I don't tell him this, but I'm very protective of Vinny. He's my best friend, and I'm always thinking about him. And I know that you have him in your heart, and you always have, you're always caring about him. Not every girl I think he's been with has had Vinny, first, but you do. And so I feel like you guys are having the same goals and expectations, and that makes me really happy. Straight A's across the board. I think that's the first time. Well, let me go back. 75%. Vinny's got straight A's across the board with you. First time I think Vinny's gotten straight A's in his life. So that's great. At least he's got it somewhere. So again, thank you all for coming, and thank you, Vinny, for making me your best man. and to a long and happy future to you guys. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Marvin, and I'm the father of the bride. I heard somebody say one day, life without love is not life at all. Life without love is not life at all. But once you find love, you hold. You guys are whole now. You are together. You have to respect each other, love each other, and your life will be complete forever. Thank you very much for everybody. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Dr. again. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Vinny, I can't tell you how proud I am of you, and Mom as well, how happy we are for you today. We know how long you've been dreaming about this day. Angela was talking about it. Since he was 11, he's been talking about getting married. May your ups and downs be between the sheets. That's nobody's business. But sincerely, as a parent, anybody who's a parent here knows this. There's one thing a parent wishes for their child, amongst everything else, is true happiness. And when I look at you guys today, I know Marvin and Nora look at you, I've never seen you happier. So I know this is one of the happiest days of your life. So congratulations, guys.
Let's give it up for the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Velarde.
They found each other late in life, but this love is a love that will last a lifetime. There's the old saying, good things happen to those who wait. May God bless them and Adrian in their wonderful future and long journey ahead together. Amen.